What is going on, guys? What is going on? Get a mic check here. Make sure we sound okay before we get up and running here. How's the sound? How's the sound? Is it sounding good? Good evening, everybody. Sound okay? Make sure we're sounding okay. Hello? Yep. Good evening. Good. All right. Perfect. Perfect. There they go. The comments they're delayed because there's a bunch of you here. Yeah, so we're live across all platforms for free. I sent it into the Clarity app. I know we're blowing you up. I apologize, but man, we are just getting down with it. We're getting down with it. It's a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun. This is a fun one. It's just looking out my window. It's banding with snow at 10 degrees. It's awesome. It's the coolest thing I've seen in a long time. I'm excited to share what I have with you tonight. Find out, are we going to break a record in Indy? Are we going to break the record um, for the most snow to ever fall in Indianapolis in a 24-hour period? Can we do it? Is it possible? Uh, Probably. Hey, we got a number up on the screen right here. All right, and I want you guys to see that. These guys here, they have been allowing us to do these streams. Right, they partner us. They sponsor these when we go live. Custom restoration. It's colder than heck. I had a friend, their heat went out today. Pipes could bust. 866-679-0699. Custom restoration. Tell them you saw them on the BAM stream, and hit them up if you need them. All right. So let's get into the analysis, guys. I'm pumped for this one, and I see the comments. I'm going to try to get through some stuff here and interact with you all. This isn't going to be a super um, organized, live with all the good stuff. I've got some good stuff lined up for you. I'm going to hang out with you, answer questions, interact with you, and we'll get right into it. All right. So we'll go to the screen share, and I believe that is the one I want to share. And we'll go over here. And what I would need to do real quick, that's not the one I want to share. Hang on. Sorry, guys, not that one. I got too many windows open, and I need to consolidate here for just a moment. So give me 1 second so I can get my bearings in order. I've got too many screens, too many windows, and trying to make sure I don't. All right, and I'm dumb. I got rid of the one I wanted to share. Here we go. I'm coming. I know you guys hate me. I suck. I hear you. All right, so we'll go right here, share it, and here we go. Okay, so let's pull up Clarity first and foremost, and address something before we get into there's radar. There's the radar right now. I'm going to let that play while I make a public service announcement. All right. And I'll pull up a little split screen action here real quick, and we'll get into the analysis. FYI, if any of you at any time come to my office and try to open the door uninvited, or come to where I'm at uninvited, I will become a very unpleasant person with you. I am not messing around. Okay. In my house, my office, you track me down, it's not going to go well. All right. I don't care if you pay. I don't care how much you pay. I don't care who you are. I love this stuff. I love doing it for you guys. Don't try to come in my place. Okay. Uninvited. Not cool. Don't do it. It's not a joke. It's not a game. Don't do it. Just want to make sure we get that put out there. We'll get into the analysis now. Okay. I'm saying that because it's happening. So don't do it. It's freaking weird, and it's not acceptable. Thank you. All right. I'm off my soapbox. Let's get in here. Let me pull this up. We'll maximize that, and we'll get up and going here. This is radar right now, okay? And radar is absolutely looking perfect. I mean, this thing is exactly what we want it to be. It's fantastic. I it's we've got snow all the way back down into the panhandle of Texas and Oklahoma, and it is snowing for hundreds of miles. And here's the thing: I had it pulled up earlier, and I asked Grok. I said, "Hey, how many people are impacted by this winter storm?" It's over 28 states and 100 and up to 190 million people are impacted by this storm. The winter storm warnings, the sheer impact of this is unprecedented. I've not seen anything like this, at least for me ever in my tenure. But these are winter storm warnings, ice storm warnings, winter weather advisories. 190 million people. All right, it's crazy, and it's just I can't even describe what we're seeing. We're seeing something historical. I think many places are going to see the most snow they've ever seen in a snowstorm, in a single storm event, or even in a 24-hour period. All right, so just crazy, right? We're going to get into just what this is going to do, but just a remarkable radar view tonight. And what's crazy is the temperature at which it's snowing at. Like at here, it's 8 degrees and it's snowing. It's in Missouri, it's 4 degrees and it's snowing. You just don't typically get setups like this. This is just crazy. It's unprecedented, the setup here. All right. It's wild. So, you know, it's whatever. Yeah. Someone's telling me whatever my wife's cooking is done. Yeah. She's got me a protein pizza in the air fryer. Got some food. We got some food going down and a little fresca action here for dinner. So, but yeah, just crazy the look here. Okay. What I want to do is go through the future radar with you. This is Clarity. This is the product that our clients have access to. That, by the way, there are now well over 10,000 of you on the Clarity platform. How about that? That is unbelievable. Welcome to all of you who have signed up. If you haven't, we'll toss a link in the comments. We've been analyzing this storm since Monday. We've absolutely crushed this forecast. I'm so proud of the team. This was from a client. They tweeted this to us. This was on Monday, the map we were talking about, the heaviest snow out of the storm. So I'm very excited to say we've done a great job with it, and I hope you guys come check it out. But there's a future radar tool, okay, and inside of Clarity, and it gives you a timing out to 18 hours in 30-minute chunks. You can see it down here at the bottom. What I'm going to do is tilt this a little bit so you guys can see just kind of the full scale view. I'll turn the freezing line off, and we'll get into the simulated radar product. I'm going to take us out here we're going to go to 10 o'clock tonight. I'm going to switch this to dark mode too. You guys can do all this stuff I'm doing too, by the way, just a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. So, hey, Jeanette, I see your comment there about saying hi at the government center. Don't feel bad at all. I love when people see me and they can, come and say hi. Don't take that the wrong way. Just don't try to come in behind a locked door and you catch me off guard when I'm live and someone walks in. I don't know who you are. I've got a piece here and somebody's going to get a piece, and no, we don't want that. So that's scary stuff. But no, thank you for coming to say hi. But anyways, this is a look tonight at simulated radar. Again, snow's still coming down here across the country. This is 10 o'clock. It's Indy to Illinois to Jackson City or Jefferson City, Missouri, Southeast Kansas, Oklahoma. It's a huge multi-state impacting storm. Fort Worth, Dallas, Little Rock, over the Nashville. You've got ice going on, and then down south you've got thunderstorms, and some of them could be strong. For the love of Pete, I mean, we have the potential for severe weather. All right, it's crazy. This is tomorrow's outlook. a severe weather risk in southern Alabama, southwestern Georgia, panhandles of Texas there, or I'm sorry, panhandles of Florida with a tornado risk. A tornado risk. It's crazy. Severe weather is possible with this. It's just mind blowing. So, just an unbelievable system. Let's take it out here to 1 a.m. Okay, and again, look at just the sheer magnitude here of this, the expansive coverage of it, if you will, and it is just crazy how many people again are continuing to be inundated by ice. You can start to see the darker blues fill in too here across the Ohio Valley. I'll take it out to 3 a.m. I do have guidance that's from about 4 a.m. to about 9 a.m. that's suggesting we could have 1 inch per hour snowfall rates across the corridor, the heaviest snowfall totals. I'll get into that as well. Okay, but this is 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. Ice breaking out across the Carolinas. It's still icing, by the way, in Arkansas, northern Louisiana, northwest Mississippi, western Tennessee, Memphis. We took a lot of heat for saying that you would get ice and rain in Tennessee. That's what you're getting. You're going to get ice all the way up to Lexington. And you can see the rain working in there. This is by 6 a.m. tomorrow. Look at all the snow that's still back out here. Like the amount of snow that's still back to come by 6 a.m. tomorrow. Crazy. And now you got snow moving all the way up into the north and east, into the mid-Atlantic here by tomorrow morning. The snow's starting. You can see it just inching forward there on this beautiful clarity forecast radar. Freaking awesome how good this looks. We'll take it out all the way to 10 a.m. You got heavy snow falling from Pittsburgh, New York, Trenton, over towards Cleveland, Youngstown, Columbus, Cincinnati, Dayton, Indy, Louisville. All right. And again, at 10 a.m., the snow swath still extends down into Louisiana and Arkansas and Missouri. It's unbelievable that by 10 a.m. tomorrow, we still have that much snow that has to come through this. So this is just a stopping point right now. And I've got to go to a different platform. Look at this. By 10 o'clock tomorrow, 190 million people are going to be impacted by this winter storm. Over 28 states in winter storm warnings and ice storm warnings. You won't forget this one for a long time. I think I'm going to name it. I think I'm going to name it the Damn Bam storm. Okay, we don't name storms here. I think I'm going to retire it. January 24th, 25th, 2026, the Damn Bammer. That's what it is, the Damn Bammer. We call it that. But it's just going to be one we're never going to forget because, all of us, all the forecasters here, the staff, we've never seen models indicate a forecast like this and just actually come to fruition and have it, all the models come into alignment with it. And watch the GFS fall flat on its face. By the way, the GFS this afternoon is now all of a sudden forecasting 15 inches of snow for Indy. It was the lowest one. It was why the local media, the weather service were so much lower. And it's finally caught on board, which is what we said it was going to do. It's crazy. And again, we've been saying that since Monday. You can find out for yourself if you want to sign up for Clarity. My team's going to put the sign up link in the comments right now. You can join for as little as $99 a year. It's crazy how cheap it is to get into this type of analysis all the time. So the Damn Bammer. All right. The Bammer Dammer. I don't even know what I called it. I forget now. Check out the wind speed forecast on this on the backside. All right. As we get into the overnight hours into tomorrow morning, wind speed forecast here, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures in the single digits. The snow coming down, you're going to have, it's basically going to be nearly impossible to travel. Nearly impossible to travel. All right. So let's pick up where we left off. We left off at 10 a.m. and I'm going to pull up Synoptic here. All right. And show you where we left off in that simulated radar product and continue to, we'll slap the time up here. All right. And it'll take you out to Sunday, 10 a.m. and I'll zoom in. That's where we left off. It's beautiful product, Synoptic Weather. Look at that. Synopticwx.com. Anyone can join for free in the beta version. We've got products to come, and we're going to launch a subscription for it. It's probably going to be $10 a month. I don't know. Keep you posted. Cheap, works on any device. Going forward here, 10 o'clock tomorrow, you can see the expansiveness of this. I'm going to take you out to 1 o'clock. It's still coming down pretty good. And still snowing here. High ratio snows on the backside. Deformation banding is going to start taking place. Here's your main surface low, not super strong, but just phased and very organized. And it's going to hand off. A new low is developing here off the coast. That will hand off right up the northeast there and bring a big storm. Now, what you're going to have to keep in mind is this mixing line is probably going to make its way pretty far north like this and can cut in on totals in Pittsburgh, New Jersey, New York with this. Take you out here to 6 o'clock tomorrow night. By the way, still snowing in Indy. 6 o'clock tomorrow night, still snowing. 24-hour duration or more, 30-hour duration of snow. It's unbelievable. I'm going to talk more about the winds and the visibilities here in just a second, but this is 6 o'clock tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern, coming down hard up across the Northeast, New England. Okay. You're getting a mix of rain, sleet, and ice into New York City, Long Island. All right. But Boston stays snow. The backside of it stays snow for Boston the whole time, and they just get absolutely pummeled. All right. You guys just get pummeled. Now, real quick, before I show you snowfall totals, all right, before I do that, I want to talk about the wind gusts here, and I want to couple it with the visibility parameter, and I want to talk about the potential of very, very low visibilities, and I'll use the latest data for this to get us out through tomorrow morning, and talk about areas that can experience blizzard-like conditions, because I do believe that there will be blizzard-like conditions. We just got a nowcast issued. How about it? I'll show you real quick. Clarity Nowcast just came out to everybody's phones. Over to my phone here. Brand new, let's see, Saturday PM snow update just came out. There it is from meteorologist Noah Began. Widespread, continuous heavy snow throughout the night. 1/2 inch to 1 inch per hour snowfall rates and reduced visibility right to your phone. No other service does it. You can find that sign up link in the comments. All right. Fantastic. Nice update there, Noah. So winds. All right. I'm just going to click right here across Southwest Indiana and visibility. Look at the visibility extended period of visibility here. We'll go a little further south of a less than a quarter mile. Winds gusting 25 to 30 miles per hour out to tomorrow morning. This is 10 a.m. of visibility in central Indiana of 0.2 of a mile with winds over 27 miles an hour out of the north and east. And by the way, as it's happening, it's still snowing, okay? Heavily, by the way. And look at the temperature. It's 8 degrees. This stuff's going to be blowing around. You're not going to be able to see across the street, all right? So if there's the potential of blizzard conditions, even if the Weather Service doesn't issue officially a blizzard warning, you're going to experience blizzard-like conditions through here, I think, for a 6-hour window tomorrow of some sort. Okay. So just crazy how nasty this is. It just is. I don't think people truly understand how bad this is going to be. I don't think they understand it. I don't think we're quite understanding how much snow is going to fall. You guys understand, last when we had that storm right before Christmas, like it was like the weekend before Christmas. I mean, that was, 8-incher. I don't know. That's a lot of snow around here. Okay. We're going to double that. We're going to double it. Okay. Let me show you. Shield your eyes and feast yourself on this. All right. I posted this graphic earlier, and this is particularly talking about Indy. A lot of people are watching to find out if we're going to break the record. And I posted this earlier, and these are the stats. All right. This is the record for 24-hour snow records here in Indianapolis. Local snowfall record for the city of Indy, the maximum 24-hour amount we've ever recorded was back on February 24th and 25th of 1965 at 12.5 inches. Okay. The maximum in a single storm, which means it can expand longer than 24 hours, and it could be a 2-day event, it could be a 36-hour duration, is 16.1 inches on February 16th and 17th of 1910. Okay. Notice the blizzard of 1978 isn't on here. I know everyone's going to freak out. You didn't experience that. I had to walk to school uphill backwards with no shoes on. I know it was tough for you. I understand it was a big one, but we had 50-mile-per-hour winds in the blizzard of 78. We are not going to have any wind like that. If we were to have that wind, this would probably be worse than the blizzard of 78 because we're going to get more snow than we got in the blizzard of 78, right? So the blizzard of 78 was a huge storm, and it was awful and everything, but it was the wind field of that storm was the problem. I think we may have even had 60-mile-per-hour winds. It was just crazy. All right, so how much snow are we going to get? What are the models saying? Couple things here real quick. I want to make sure you guys know our friends at Custom Restoration making it happen. They're sponsoring the stream, and I just appreciate them. So I just want to talk about them real quick. 866-679-0699 if you have a pipe bust, if you have anything freeze up, need some help. Make sure that you're probably leaving some things trickling, and we're going to talk about how cold it's going to get Monday morning. It's going to be like minus 30 degrees. Tell the guys over at Custom Restoration thank you, and you saw them over here on the BAM stream. So let's talk about the accumulations. Let's talk about that. Let's look at the various model data. We'll start with the first and the foremost, the one, the old good for shitter, the GFSer. Yeah, that's what we call it. All right. Yep, I said it. I know I probably shouldn't have said it. What? Okay, that's the visibility forecast from the GFS. Let's get off of that. That's not going to happen, but wow. The old good for nothinger. All right, now it's all of a sudden it's caught up. Here we are. It's got a big old nasty one. All right, across the Ohio Valley. In case you're wondering, that's 15.7 inches there that it's predicting across the Ohio Valley right now. And if you look here, where the previous forecast it had, it was 9, and that was aggressive. It had Eastern Kentucky at 25 inches of snow down there. We took a lot of heat for saying that wasn't going to happen, but we all knew it wouldn't go into. In fact, it's still a little too snowy down there at 15.7, but at least it's come northwest a little bit. So let's play a game. I'm going to play a game. Are we going to break the record in Indy? That's what I want to know. That's what we're talking about today. I'm going to get my calculator out, and I'm going to do a model average. So far, we got 15.75 inches on the GFS, okay? The European this morning had 16 inches of snow, 16.07 inches, okay? And I know a lot of folks are talking about the compaction thing, okay? It's just there's not enough moisture content. The snowflakes are clearly not having an issue developing or being fractured by the DGZ at this point. Listen, it's just not a thing. I just don't agree. Maybe you shave 2 inches off this average to account for this. Maybe you shave some top end stuff off of it, right? I don't know. But there's the Euro. So we're adding up stuff. That's the European. Okay. Notice in Eastern Kentucky, it has 4 inches, 3 inches. I mean, I think it's comical. It kind of makes me laugh. Wrap 21Z, because it goes out far enough. It has 12.87. Okay. And we're just going through Indy totals. You can find other totals on the map. Okay. RRFS 18Z run snow total, and I'm going to use the model ratio snow. It's a little more accurate, I think. That's a 16.05 inch run. Okay. We've had 4 models, 16 inch. Look at this down here. This is crazy. This is crazy. Big dog. That's right. It's a big dog run. NAM 3. NAM 3 came in 18Z today. Snow total 14 inches in Indy. That's let's see. What do we got now? We got 5. We've done 5. Yeah, we've done 5. So let's do another one. I don't want to lose our average here. We'll go to the HRRR 18Z 15.14. Okay, we're at 90 inches divided by 6 right now. That's a 15.03 inch forecast in Indy. Okay, 15 inch model average forecast, high res model average there, 15 inches. Well, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's crazy how much snow this thing is putting down. So let's go look at Clarity, because Clarity produces a model average output. And I want to show you this is like a 60 model average output to 24-hour forecast. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the let me refresh this because I don't want my lightning on here. It's frustrating. Let me turn that off. There we go. I'm gonna show you the future layer of snowfall. Just in Clarity through 6 p.m. tomorrow night, we go all the way in here to the airport where the official observations take place. That's 12.75 inches. Okay. 12.75 inches on the 24-hour forecast, which breaks the record. It's just crazy. I mean, we don't have a model this is 24 hours, Bargersville, 14 and a half inches of snow. We don't have a model that's that doesn't break the record. Storm total event, Indy Airport, 14.4 inches on a blend of 60 weather models. It's just crazy. I can't even believe it. Really, it's really tough to wrap your head around this. Let's look at the probability that snow exceeds a foot. Okay, the probability that we exceed a foot right now in Indy, 92% of a foot or more of snow. The probability of 18 inches of snow was 37%. 37%. So I think we break the record. I'm going to put my neck out on the line now and say it. I think we break the record for the 24-hour snowfall. Could 16-inch record for total storm be broken? It could be rivaled. I don't think it gets broken. Unless some of these solutions like the RRFS, unless it verifies this is the 18Z HRRR, I mean, 15.76 or the RRFS was 16.19. I mean, maybe. I mean, the map is painted yellow with 16-inch totals across the board. It's just mind-numbing. It really, truly is mind-numbing how much snow these things are putting out. So, crazy stuff, and I'm getting blown up here with images. People are funny, man. Let's see what I know what this guy's doing. Let's see what he did. 9 months from now, you could be getting. This is epic. I gotta do it. He just sent me this. I gotta pull it up. This guy's hilarious, dude. Nick, you're hilarious. I gotta send it in a message so then I can pull it up. Sending it to my people here. This is hilarious. Wait till you see this. You guys ready? Here it comes. 9 months from now, you could be getting the best weather updates or changing diapers. Make good decisions during this snowstorm. BAMWX.com. Hilarious. It's so true. I mean, you're going to be stranded at home. What's going to be happening? What else is there to do? Literally. That's funny. So yeah, Toss the sign up link in the comments for clarity. You want to get a good forecast. You don't want to change a diaper, for the love of Pete. Hilarious. I have a Blizzard baby from 78. Yeah, see? It's good stuff, Nick. Appreciate you sending that. That's funny. So, anyways, back to business here. Back to business. Let's pull out radar here and kind of put a loop on it and just watch this and look at just what it's doing in the expansiveness of this, and then I'll take your questions and we'll kind of interact a little bit if you want to talk here and see what's going on. So, proud mama of a COVID baby. Okay, doing a great job. Thank you. Michael, will heavy, strong thunderstorms south limit our available moisture? No, I don't think so. Not in this setup, Barry. I'll stick with bread and milk and babies. Why with snow totals, we use yellow and orange green for depth instead, like severe rainstorms, we use red, black, and worse? I don't know. It's just what people choose for the colors. I'm not sure. It's heavy right now, the initial onset, which is what we thought. It's you're just getting your snow up there, but as the Arctic high works in north of Indy, it'll start eating away at the north end snow totals. So you're getting your snow now because tomorrow that high pressure will start to eat away on the northwest side of this, and you may not get as heavy of snow. You're going to have some dry air concerns. So the heavier snow will be south of the interstate and not north of it, right? So hopefully that makes sense. How much snow is Evansville getting? Well, pull up clarity here and see. It's got a forecast here in Evansville right now of 13.4 inches total. Okay. New Lebanon, Ohio. I don't know where that's at. I'm not sure where that's at. I would need to know more. Southeast Ohio somewhere, it's around 9 inches. Yep. Why is yeah. Sorry. Anyways. So let's see what else we have here. Currently, are there power outages? I don't think so yet. I haven't heard much. How much for Bloomington, Indiana? 16 inches. Let's see. How much? I'm getting so many comments. It's tough. How much for Fort Wayne? 9.5. Our take on the ice storm threat in Charlotte? Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look here. Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you on the map? I don't know where you are. Why can I not find you on here? There's Raleigh, Greensboro. There you are. Quarter of an inch of ice, possibly. Charlotte. I mean, enough to be nasty. Enough to be nasty for sure. Could start as snow and then change to ice. Columbus, Ohio, 14.7 inches. Kokomo, you're around a foot, maybe 10 inches, 10 to 12. Muncie, 12.8. Okay. Columbus, Indiana, 17.5. 17.5. I mean, this is the heaviest hit part of the storm. I mean, this bright yellow, this is all over 16 inches of snow here. Seymour, 17. Washington, Indiana, 16. It's just crazy numbers there. Is that? Who is that? Okay. Dayton, Ohio, you're at 15.2. Terre Haute, 13.7. I don't know why NWS is low. That's their prerogative. That's what they do. I'm not sure. Hard to know what they're thinking sometimes or why. New Jersey? Someone said Stillwater. I don't know where that's at. But nonetheless, there's the New Jersey totals. North side of New Jersey, 14 inches. Mid New Jersey, 9. Southern end, 7. Okay. There is certainly a potential for thunder snow. If there's going to be thunder snow, let's look at the 22Z. Let's see if I have any instability here. Yeah, there's instability there for sure. If there's going to be thunder snow, it's probably going to be in through here somewhere. Okay. Lightning, thunder. Yeah, little flash in the sky, and then you'll hear a rumble. It's not out of the question. There's some instability there. Pretty cool. That'll be fun. All lanes of I-65 are closed. Where did I see that at? Just south of Lebanon are closed due to an accident. Be careful. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, be very careful. You will not be able to drive from Martinsville to Fort Wayne. There is no way that's going to happen tomorrow. Absolutely not. Don't even try it. Is Texas out of the woods? Let's take a look about Texas. Let's see what you got down there in Texas. Out of the woods for what? Ice forecast. You're going to get some ice across the southeast portion of the state, Fort Worth to Dallas, over to Austin, eastern Texas there. Snow forecast in the Panhandle, 7 inches. Amarillo, 3.5. Northeast portion there, 8.5. I almost took a job in Amarillo as a TV meteorologist, making $22,000 a year back in 2013. Almost moved my whole life into Amarillo, Texas for $22,000 a year. I don't even know how I would have survived, but some people do it. Thankfully, I didn't do it. I started my own business. So here we are. Let's see. Alexa's telling you 4 inches in Kokomo. Wow, that's interesting. Bedford getting smacked and whacked down there. 16 inches. Louisville looks like you're at around 12.8. Will the radar start to fill in as we go on? Yeah, has it not filled in? I mean, it's really filled in, so I'm not sure. It'll fill in even more than this, but I mean, this radar it's filled in. Thank you, Heather. We appreciate that. Clarity's probably getting record usage right now. It's loading up, but there's probably 10,000 people in there. Didn't like Amarillo myself. All right. Snow totals out through 6 a.m. Yeah, absolutely. We can show that. Let's take a look here. Winter out through 6 a.m. There you go. Waking up tomorrow, latest data. So 8 inches in Indy, 10 inches in Bloomington, 9 inches Vincennes, 8 inches in, Evansville. Kokomo, you're at 4, but still plenty of snow to go. Plenty of snow. I mean, it's going to, at 6 a.m., you've got 12 more hours of snow. So. Doctor appointment Monday afternoon in Carmel, probably not going to make it. Thank you, Barry. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you. Northern panhandles of West Virginia. Okay. We can do that. In terms of snowfall, assuming that's what you're asking, I can show that to you right now. Where'd it go? Future BAM, snow. There, let's see, northern panhandles of West Virginia. Yeah, 14, 9, 10, 10 inches, 9, 10 inches or so. Everyone in Indianapolis, roughly 13 to 14 inches, according to my data here. If I do a location by point forecast and I analyze the hourly data just in south side of Indy per se, I pull this up. I'll expand this and I'll go to the winter focus, and it goes out here to the right, and you can see me change this real quick so you guys can see this out here to the right. And this is a Clarity product, by the way. This is what you would get if you signed up for it. But that's the Indianapolis maximum right there. Let me see. Come on, get over here. And it shows you the range. So the likely is 13.91 with a range of 10.6 to 17.5. It has snow stopping tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That's our forecast stop right now. Okay. So that's Indianapolis, hour by hour forecast from Clarity. Updates every hour, goes out 30 hours. And yeah, it's guys, just try to look at where you're at on the map. Let's see. Let's take some other. Should groceries close? I don't know. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess. Thank you, man. Let's see, Quincy. There are tutorials if you need them. Everyone wants to know if the models are overdoing it. Let me see. I just saw that. Let me get back to that. I'm going to get buried here if I don't. So I'm going to ask, is it possible they're underdoing it with the numbers? I'm sure the answer is no, but I wanted to be, I mean, no, this is a valid question. It's possible. I mean, it's hard to know. It's possible, but I don't know. It's not out of the question. But I think a lot of people are scared to go with what the models are putting out on the totals too. So, all right, real quick, I want to talk about temperatures behind this because they're nasty. I want to show them to you real quick here. Just looking at the latest data, and make sure you're prepared for how cold it's going to be, and the duration of the cold. That's the crazy thing, is it's just several days of cold. So in behind this is Sunday night, Monday morning. All right, these are temperatures that are basically minus 22 degrees. So in terms of having schools and whatnot, and with the snow on the ground, the blowing and the drifting, it's probably not going to happen. The following morning, Tuesday morning, minus 18 to minus 25 degrees. Wednesday morning, I mean, it's minus 18 degrees, feels like. And with the snow on the ground, these temperatures can be nighttime lows, single digits below zero, actual air temperatures. So, I mean, it's possible there may not be school for a few days. And it's possible that at least several delays, depending on how the schools are going to handle the cold. Okay. So it's just horribly cold all the way down into Texas. I mean, it's big deal for the natural gas markets and stuff to deal with. So, all right, guys, I'm about to wrap this up. We've done a lot of lives. Now we just sit back and enjoy the storm. I mean, I may come on a little later tonight, maybe after evening data comes in, and just update and talk about it just for the fun of it. But the forecast is out. It's time for the rubber to hit the road. We'll post the link in here to make sure you get signed up for Clarity, and you get this amazing platform to your phone and your tablet and your iPad, and make sure you follow us and all the things subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook if you haven't, and tell your friends. So we appreciate you guys. It's been a lot of fun hanging with you, and we'll continue to keep you posted if needed. Like I said, we'll probably I may come back tonight around 9:00 or so, after maybe 9:30 or something, after the new models come in, and just give you some of the latest information. But thank you, Max. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys. It might have been Phil. I'm not sure. Phil Hedrick, you're going to get the storm of your life down there, bud. Gear up, 15 plus down there in old B-Town, Signettiville. natty land. So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. Thanks for logging on. Share it with a friend. We'll be back a little later to update you after some new data comes in, talk about the radar, and enjoy the snow. Stay warm. Keep your pets inside, and don't be crazy out on the roads. We'll see you.